All right, we're here with Mercyhurst, head coach Gary Manchel, student athletes Micah McIntosh and Michael Bradley. Coach, we'll have you start us off with an opening statement, and then we'll turn it over for some questions here.
First, congratulations to West Liberty. I mean, it's a heck of a ball club. I think we saw why they're fifth in the country, and they've won 30 games. Ben does a great job, really well coached. They really can shoot the basketball. They share the basketball. I don't think the pressure hurt us as much as we just couldn't guard the ball, and we were scrambling too much, and we just gave up a lot of open shots. However, with that said, couldn't be proud of our guys. I mean, if you would have told me we lose two all-league players, two starters from last year's team that went 25-7 and go 25-6, go one step further in the PSAC finals, win one more game in the PSAC standings, go to 5 straight NCAAs, and come in the same spot as we were at last year, I would have thought you were nuts. And a lot of the reasons is these two guys and the other guys in the locker room. So, it hurts to lose. It hurts to lose that way because I don't think we played our best game, but I thought West Liberty had a lot to do with that. And at the same time, I couldn't be proud of our guys.
Micah and Michael, obviously, kind of a different style than you may be used to in the PSAC. What was it like kind of going up against that, and how, did you guys have to sort of adjust as you went throughout?
Yeah, they're a fast team, but we want to just play Mercyhurst basketball. We know that they're a great team, but we want to just stick with what we know.
And kind of going off what Mike said, I mean, these are the games that you live for. I mean, obviously we came up a little bit short, but I mean, we wanted the challenge, we accepted it, and I mean, ultimately, I wouldn't want to step on the floor with any other guys. So, yeah.
Questions?
Gary, this is one of those games you had to fight for every inch of space on the court. It was a pretty physical game. That being said, at one point in the second half, I think fouls were 8-2. I know it's not the official's job to even things up per se, but was it too rugged out there at times with some of the things that were happening?
Honestly, I guess I'm not supposed to comment, or else I have to sit games, or I don't even know what the rules are. I do think the biggest possession, though, was I think we were down 4 or 5 or maybe 6 when Aiden scored, which I thought was a block in N1 and then a flop, which really could have been a 4-point play. So it goes from 6-2, as opposed to the no call or the foul against the charge. I thought that was a big turning point as far as the runs. The other side of it is, I'm a big believer. Like, it is what it is. Like, after the game is over, there's nothing we can do about it. So we had to find a way to kind of like even things out. We didn't do that as players. I didn't do that as a coach, and that was the end result. So there's not much. I mean, it's not really sour grapes. It's not like we should have done this or he should have called that, or we got gypped here and there. It's more of, I thought we couldn't guard the ball, so let them be open with threes, and then offensively, we just didn't have the same movement as far as off the ball that we have shown in the past.
You mentioned early on how proud you are of your program. Last year to this year, you'll have to pivot again next year. Talk about the job that you have in front of you with the program, with the outstanding student athletes that you're losing.
Yeah, and to top that off is, Micah McIntosh along with Nick Lang. I think there's something crazy like 108 and 29, like ridiculous, with 5 straight NCAAs, Elite 8, PSAC runner-up twice, 5 straight NCAA tournaments. So it's hard to replace. I'm a big believer in reloading as opposed to re-recruiting. So, I think we have some good pieces coming back. I think we have a lot of good pieces coming back. I like the guys that we have coming in so far. And, we found these guys. We found Nick Lang, and we found some guys before that. It seems like we've got a program in the last 9-10 years that when we lose guys, we still find a way to come back to where we were the previous year. And hopefully we can do it again.
Micah and Michael, kind of along those same lines, you guys had to shoulder a lot of the burden, losing some of the talent that you lost last year. What was that mindset for you guys going into the season of kind of carrying, the team and helping, the team get back to where they've been in the past and continue the tradition there?
What our team likes to do is we like to be with each other off the court. That's where we start. We like to hang out with each other a lot, and that's where we build upon, and we have a lot of good character guys on the team, and we like to just build team chemistry, whether it's on the court or off the court. So I think that's where it really stems from.
Yeah, I would agreeing with Micah. I mean, our off the court is just so great. I mean, the connections that we built, and I mean, I feel like it just translates when we're on the court. So we always believe whatever five we have, I mean, we'll get the job done. And that's kind of what Mercyhurst basketball is about, just always believing in yourself, just enjoying the process, really. So.